The essential understanding for this lesson is picture graphs and bar graphs are useful tools for comparing data and drawing conclusions. Previously, students made, read, and analyzed bar graphs and picture graphs. This lesson focuses on using these types of graphs to compare data and draw conclusions. This problem is key because students are asked to make a picture graph to display the given data and to write things they notice about the data. This requires students to compare data and draw conclusions. Listen and look for students who make a picture graph that accurately displays the data and who write general statements about the data. To encourage these students to make comparisons or draw conclusions that are more specific, ask guiding questions such as, did more students vote for frogs or for fish? How many more? Did fewer students vote for turtles or for frogs? How many fewer? How can you tell which pond animal the most students voted for? How can you tell which animal got the fewest votes? Listen and look for other students who use specific numbers when explaining what they notice about the data. Students may describe how they know which pond animal is the student's most favorite or least favorite, or they may compare the number of symbols to make comparisons. These students are developing an understanding that picture graphs are useful tools for comparing data and drawing conclusions. Later in this lesson, students also use bar graphs to draw conclusions. This prepares students for using picture and bar graphs to write and to solve problems.
Look at the bar graph. What does it show? The length of each bar shows how many tickets each person sold.
The students sold tickets to the carnival.
How do you read the bars in the graph? For each name, you look at the end of the bar to see which number it lines up with. Leah sold 2 tickets. Tino sold 1 ticket. Kim sold 5 tickets. Neil sold 4 tickets. You can also compare information. Who sold the most tickets? Kim sold the most tickets. Who sold the least number of tickets? Tino sold the least number of tickets. How many more tickets did Kim sell than Tino? 5 minus 1 equals 4. Kim sold 4 more tickets than Tino. How many fewer tickets did Neil sell than Kim? 5 minus 4 equals 1. Neil sold 1 less ticket than Kim. Now you know how to read a bar graph and use it to compare information.
The results are in. My classmates and I were asked about our favorite season, winter, spring, summer, or fall. And here is a bar graph that shows how we voted. Do you think this data tells us anything about my classmates and I? I see winter got 3 votes, spring got 7 votes, summer got only 2 votes, and fall got a whopping 9 votes. The length of each bar shows how many votes each season got. So, what conclusions can we draw from this data? What does the data tell us? Well, look here. Fall has the longest bar, so I can conclude that fall was the favorite season in my class. Summer has a real short bar, so I can also conclude that summer was the least favorite season for my class. I wonder what it is about summer and fall where I live. What do you think? And what's going on with winter? So many questions. I'm glad to have this data in this bar graph to help me think about them.